Hi guys, and welcome back to the Abiding in Grace podcast. It is me, it is I, Grace. So, resting in God, resting in the Lord, it's so beautiful because a lot of times people see religion. They don't get to see Jesus, the man Jesus, God coming to earth as man. Like Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." And I think a lot of people, they try to make things seem really like otherworldly or kind of weird, but it doesn't have to be weird. Like, God wants relationship with us, number one. Whether we were raised in church or not, whether we grew up Christian or not. And two, God wants to talk to you, even on your worst day. Like, why would God invite someone who's weary and is carrying burdens to him? Like, why would he do that? Because he cares. 1 Peter 5:7, give all your burdens to the Lord, for he cares for you. Jesus didn't say, come to me, all of you who know what they're going to do next. He didn't say, come to me, all of you who have memorized every book in the Bible. Come to me, all of you who have enough money, who have enough knowledge, who have enough wisdom, who have enough in life. Just have their ducks in a row. He doesn't say that. It's like, for me, I'm like, why would you invite me, like, in all my brokenness to you? That doesn't make any sense. It's like, it doesn't have to make sense for you to find rest. And so sometimes I'll just pray. I'll be like, Lord, I'm really struggling today. I need your peace. And he'll give it to me because he listens and he's God. And he has so many promises all throughout the scriptures that I take delight in, because I'm like, wow, he really wrote these words so that I would be encouraged. When I first encountered Jesus, I think I was either 20 or 21 years old. And I encountered Jesus in my bedroom at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, he made himself so known to me. And if you think that you can only encounter God, you can only encounter Jesus in the pews of a church or in a synagogue or a temple, that's a lie. God is everywhere. Omnipresent means that he's everywhere all the time. His spirit. Jesus is still the Lord in a mosque. Jesus is still the Lord in a temple. Jesus is still the Lord in a church. Jesus is still the Lord in the gym. Jesus is still the Lord in your cubicle. Jesus is still the Lord when you're watching TV. Jesus is still the Lord when you're brushing your teeth. Jesus is still the Lord when you're making toast. Like, he doesn't stop being Lord. There isn't a moment where it's like, I've made a mistake. Jesus is still Lord. I don't believe in Jesus. Jesus is still Lord. He doesn't stop being Lord because of the mistakes we make. It says in Hebrews, I think, 13:8, it says Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Like, God doesn't change. Did you hear what they were saying about Jesus on this and what they made him out to be on Netflix and what they said about him on this? Jesus is still Lord. And I can rest in that. Like, on my worst day, Jesus is still going to be Lord, and I'm going to be okay. And even if you don't believe in Jesus, you don't believe in God, I just want you to know that wherever you find yourself today and you're listening to this, you're going to be okay. You are. Life's not over just because things suck right now. I know exactly how you feel, and maybe you weren't productive today. Maybe you didn't get to accomplish anything. Maybe just life's in shambles. I just want to remind you that if all you did today was breathe, then that's enough. So, if you are still listening to this and you're at the end of this episode, thank you so much for listening. And I hope to record another episode very, very soon. Bye, guys.